All right.
1, 2. We're here.
We in it.
We're back.
Oh,
It's been
yeah.
a minute. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
How is your usual weekend shenanigans? 'Cause I
Usual
think
weekend
those are the
shenanigans
ones
as Yezi Kosa.
that-
But before we get into it,
Yeah.
we're supposed to send out condolences.
yeah.
Yes.
To one and only Derek Keith Barbosa, aka Chino Excel.
Yeah.
I know you're too young to know who Chino Excel is. So we're not even going to discuss anything very like nini. The only thing I wouldn't expect to hear from you is I only know Chino Excel because of what Tupac said. Anybody who says that, go away. We do not want you on this show.
Come on.
Like, I do not want to see you. No, I mean, there are two versions of that.
Yeah.
You can be like, the only reason I know Chino Excel is because Tupac said whatever he said, and then I went and did my research,
And then found out
more, and then continued. But if you're telling me that's the only thing you know, and you stopped at that, bye-bye.
No, still
Bye,
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. I do not want to see you. I do not care.
Wait, Kana Sisi, your
shout
feelings
out
are
to
still valid.
Yeah, Chino Excel, he passed away at 50.
What happened?
No cause of death has been, disclosed. But the family said he's at peace now.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, so that's all that matters.
May he rest in peace for sure.
For sure, yeah.
Hip hop has lost.
Oh my God, he's that album. He had an album in '96 called "Here to Serve You All." Here to Serve You All came out in '96. I didn't get it until probably around '98.
Damn, why?
Because back then,
it wasn't a TCG instant.
Yeah, a lot of my favorite albums, I didn't get them when they came out.
Until years after?
I got them like years after.
Yeah.
So when I got that album, my goodness, I was
Blew
like, who is this guy? He's known as the king of punchlines for a reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Pac dissed him, because he had his name in a punchline. Dog probably didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah.
But it was just like one of those punchlines. You feel like, oh shit.
Yo, you know, actually, like, since we're talking about Pac, see, you watched Juice, obviously.
Yeah.
When he was like a little gangster nigga.
Yeah.
I was watching an interview or a snippet of an interview with Michael J. White, and they said Pac was actually there's this interview he had done at way before, I think, when he was still in prison, where he was talking about how he loves women and respects them and stuff.
Yeah.
So apparently, when this guy was cast for Juice. Michael J. White was like he found a character, because he was acting before, but he found a character that agreed with him and hip hop was, and he kind of like he got stuck in the acting. So they were like the persona, this gangster shit that Pac was trying to push was all just from that Juice movie. Yeah,
okay.
That was not him at all. They were like, Pac was just a sweet boy.
We knew Pac. He was a soft guy. Even his interviews in jail, I've seen that interview you're talking about. Yeah. Well, he was
even
like
had
nice hair.
Chill.
Where are people getting hair, by the way? Nori has hair. Nori has hair.
Yo,
can
really?
we talk about
I haven't even seen.
Yeah, Nori has hair.
From where?
I don't know where he's getting his hair from. Because Tory Lane tried it. It didn't work out.
He said he got alopecia.
Yeah, I don't know how we got here from saying rest in peace to,
I know. It's all one and the same
shout out
thing.
to Barbosa, Chino Excel, King of Punchline,
and DJ Polo as well.
And
also
DJ Polo of DJ Polo and Kuji Rap. If you know Kuji Rap and you know Polo was his DJ, they had like a couple of albums together. So DJ Polo also passed away. So rest in peace to those brothers.
Heavy week for hip hop.
Yeah, it's been heavy this year. Not just
this year actually.
This year has just been crazy.
You know what? What's weird is, like, obviously, like, the RIP messages will like get on social media from like a hip hop fan's perspective. But during the time that I was like very heavily involved in hip hop stuff, I got to make like contacts with some of these guys who like were like maybe parks photographer or what, like directly involved. So seeing them actually say like, this was my homie, like we did this, we did that, it brings the story so much closer home. It's like, yo, this is real life shit. Like this is not tabloids or anything like that.
Life, and once you get to our age,
yeah,
sorry, I keep saying it.
Old man Zach at it again.
Once you get to our age, some of these things start like really like
being
close
real
to home. Like, yo, these are age mates, man.
Yeah,
these
man. Like it's now you see me, now you don't type shit. Anything could happen at any time, man. Take care of yourselves. We're in it. We're
about to start the show.
Yes.
Pump for breakfast.
We're in the
building.
DJ Zach, the vinyl assassin.
Yes, sir.
Ruby V. I'm not even sure like what episode number we're on.
But we're here. Shout outs to all the porn stars. Yes. We're going to call them porn stars. The people who check us here in the comments.
I like that. Yeah. Shout out to you guys for always rocking.
We're porn
stars as well.
You know what I mean? Like, shout outs to you.
Yo.
Speaking of porn stars.
Yes. What?
Let's talk about pussy. Cats.
Okay, cats. Are we talking about pussy or cats? Or pussy cats?
Cats.
Okay.
So you're going to be charged 200 bob to own a cat in Nairobi. You're going to need a license. Hold on. You're going to need a license to own a cat in Nairobi.
So talk women are in danger.
Yeah.
Yo, women.
Oh shit. That's being taxed twice.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like this government. This is why this man must fall.
Yo,
Can I live?
He's not going anywhere. But
for real.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
It's looking like this term might end. But let's go back to this cat story.
Do you own a cat? Have you ever owned a cat?
Yeah, I have before. But not because like I'm a cat person or they were mine. It's like my mom would see like kitten somewhere and then be like, oh, so cute.
Oh,
then bring them home and I'm like, lady, you don't even like cats. So the first time that happened, I think I was in uni. And then you just kind of grow into like maybe liking cats, and then that cat had babies like that until now. I think the last one, alihepa sijui and happy, because my mom used to, every time I'd spend at like a night at home in the morning, because the cat is there, meow meow, they want food, they don't want to eat. And then it was a bougie cat. When it was a kitten, they used to eat a lot of fish. So no kitoka kwa fish ati sasa ni ugali na mboga. It's like, yo, what the fuck?
What is this?
I don't want this. Like, why can't I have? So I'd hear my mom like, Snowy, like just yell. Yeah, his name was Snowy. It's like, Snowy, just move. Snowy is just like, I just want some meat. And I think eventually it was like, okay, fuck these people. They really don't care about me. I'm gone. So my sister told me one day that he just didn't come home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
And that was the end of the cat story.
That's the problem with like domestic cats.
Yeah.
When they go out, they don't know how to behave. So even on the road, they easily get hit by cars and stuff like that. So maybe that would have been...
that's what happened. Because
they always come back home.
Yeah, there's a time we went to Shag's for like a week, and obviously he wasn't home. But like as soon as we got back home, he came, because we used to live like the window to the bedroom open, and then he would come in. He really loves snuggling with me. Like he'd come in and just like get into the covers with me. And then my sister just told me they waited, like they opened the window, waiting for this cat to come back, and he never did. Maybe, I also thought...
Either that or somebody snatched
him.
Snatched him. Like, oh.
He used to give him meters, like, ooh, I like this family better than my last. Like, take me in. But like, 200 bob to own a cat is...
No, I'm like the fee, come on. I mean, bread is like 55 bucks. So those are 4 loaves of bread. So the money is not the issue. We're just wondering why, like what is going on?
That's what I'm saying. Why is it
like? Because today will be cats, tomorrow will be dogs, the next day will be something.
Speak up about dogs because
because I think there was a time they started something about dogs. Yeah, it wasn't charging any money, but they were like, you'll be fined if it's barking, you know.
I have.
So
I
like,
have
how do you
I
do
have
a dog that's not barking?
I know, right?
Like, because even the reason for these cats is like they're saying if it starts meowing at night, you get, you know.
Okay.
Meanwhile, there are people with cats making too much noise in the like. Okay, my current neighborhood, that's not happening so much.
Yeah.
Although I keep seeing people, because you know we're in like
the group, WhatsApp group. Yeah.
So I keep seeing people complaining.
Yeah.
Because we're like 4 blocks, and one of our blocks, I think, is filled with like Airbnbs and stuff. So you find maybe somebody lives under Airbnb. So they're like,
no peace.
There's no peace in this building. So they always complain. So
there's cats that are actually louder than the ones they want to tax.
The ones they want to tax, because you know those ones are super loud. And those ones include other noises.
Yeah, man.
You know, like the walls being hit. Like,
yeah.
Yo, what's up
the
with your bed?
Squeaking,
yo?
Get For real. I saw someone on Twitter writing. He was like, "Hey, I hope my upstairs neighbor gets pregnant. Like, I get it's cold, but like spending all of your Tuesday getting hammered is crazy. Like, it's been 8 hours, my nigga." Let that girl go home.
Chill out. Don't be jealous. Chill out.
Next time, you will. Jelly.
Yeah. So So the thing is, like, if it's about noise, I feel like there's so many other things around Nairobi that
do actually make
noises that actually disturb us that you're not looking at. Like these motorcycles, these border guys, these fucking Subarus. You know, those are some of the things.
Even matatus. Like if you live near a stage, there's no way you're waking up nice.
If you can't take care of those noises and you're worried about like things that are, you know, nature.
Yeah.
Then we're kind of
our priorities are fucked. I mean, this was brought to Parliament by Sakaja, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's the same guy who was like when the finance bill was being voted on at ECG, he was at an end of year party. So I don't think we're really expecting too much from this nigga. Like, the bar is low. Like, let it just remain low. You know. Yeah, it's times are crazy. You know something else that I've seen on Twitter, speaking of cats, guys were talking about you know, love gone bad type situations. And you know what, I was really laughing at some of these stories because I'm like, the CIA could never get that shit out of me. So this chick says on Valentine's Day, this guy was like made her choose between bhajia and flowers. And how that happened was, I think they were at the car wash or something. And then she was like, she's feeling hungry. Then this nigga was like, niuchague maua ama bhajia. Surely.
Okay, so let me shoot him some bail.
Okay, so let's do that. Okay, let me hear it. Let me hear it first though.
So we left the house. It's Valentine's Day, right? And I left with like maybe all that I have.
Oh, God.
Knowing that I'm going to get you flowers. Right? Because I know you love flowers. Because some, you know.
You're considerate.
I'm being considerate.
Okay.
You love flowers. But then if you involve the bhajias, it will take away the, you know.
Come on.
Especially like if I know the kind of flowers I'm going to buy you, I know the regular ones. Like it's Valentine's Day, I'm looking for like some different.
Bhajias are so much. Come on.
Maybe walikuwa place bhajias is so. You know, there's some other places.
How much could it go for? How much maximum?
Bhajias.
Umai kulata bhajias za sotano.
Hapana.
Exactly. So you want to tell me to choose between.
Economies of scale. Like
that one is yours. You want to tell me? Yeni nasikia njaa. Unaniambia ile so moja uko nayo ilikuwa either you get me flowers or we eat food.
I mean,
ati mbele nyuma niko na so hapana na.
Yeah, I'm sure they must have had like a conversation before that about the flowers, so that he had to put it in like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess on Valentine's Day, it's like, okay, flowers, babe, yeah, you know, flower, teddy bear, you know.
So maybe he's already done all that. He's bought the teddy bears.
Nah, a nigga was making you choose between.
He's even bought you food already.
Nah.
like in the house. When we get to the house, we're gonna eat.
No.
Now you want some extra shit?
No, a nigga who's making you choose between flowers and
so let's get to the funny shit. Fuck you. Like you couldn't buy you.
And then another shorty was actually in there talking about Ati. Same tweet. They quoted and they were like, oh, on this particular night, he made me pretend that I was his cousin, and they were living in a bed-sitter. So it's a studio apartment. Okay, wacha hata tuseme studio bed-sitter. Ni unajua tu ni karoom kadogo. So apparently she slept on the floor while this dude was hammering the new girl the whole night.
Why are you still there?
I was like, you deserve that shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're
there's a level where we can.
Yeah, yako ulikuwa deserve to. Like me pretending to be my man's cousin. Come on, man. And then you're hammering a chick in a house that we live in together. Nah, nigga, that's not happening. That one you deserve. And then someone said on Twitter, I think it was a user called Blaze. It was like making a woman choose between bhajia and roses is like very living in your sauce so much. And then I was like, nah, I don't think it's really much believing in your sauce. It's like, kama umezoea kupatia your shorty the bare minimum, you just be like, aka nikajinga, hakuna kitu katafanya, katachagua tu bhajia ama katachagua mau. Exactly. Do you think that's sauce ama ni mazoeano?
No, I think umse alikuwa at the level where anataka ude maishia. So he's doing whatever he can do.
Minimum. That's not even bare minimum shit.
Anamuonyesha some of that. Maybe they've tried the Mazi, we need to
break up, and Shorty's like, no, we can make it work. We can
make it work.
Yo.
And dude is like, I'm bored to death. I need you to go.
Yo, so listen.
Which is like the most pussy way of like letting
just break up with them outright and be like, that's like,
that, and
there's no more working it out. Because I know for a fact when a man decides to be mean to you, they will make sure that.
And it's I feel like that's like really low.
That's very low.
It's the lowest of lows.
That's really low. Yo, I know they say audacity, but pia najua tu ni ile tu kuzoeana na wase.
It's like, come on.
Like really? Come on. So something else that happened this weekend. Actually, by the ata tutafanya weekend shenanigans.
What happened? Talk to us. Go.
Okay, no, I was going to talk about it. So the last time we were here, actually, I was in like a nice dress. I was going out for a wine tasting, and on that night, it was a good night. Every time we do wine tasting events, I mean, obviously it's not like we're tasting; we're drinking that shit. We're drinking like 3-4 wines, and then at the venue that I was at Rafter. At the venue that I was, is this Indian guy who'd seen me, and he was like, "What's up? What's happening?"
Indian?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, obviously, he was drinking with his boys, and then he was like, "When you're done with your tasting, come hang with us." But I was like, "Nah, you come hang with me. Like when you see the tasting is done,
come."
Yeah, and he did. He came through. Then I was like, he was like, "What do you need?" I said I wanted a bottle of wine, which was just normal pricing, 4,500.
What? We are hanging out at totally different levels of nigga.
Listen, good bottle of wine. I mean,
I get my shit from the supermarket. It's like
no.
Okay, cool. Okay, continue.
Okay, now my palate has expanded. We will be drinking Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot. Shit like that. So yeah, he bought me a bottle that was for me to drink. I mean, obviously I've been drinking the whole night, but then this time I'm like, yeah, thank you. And then we were in a cellar. This guy goes, let's do some champagne. I'm like, which bottle of champagne? Because I'm not really too versed with champagne. But it was like, we're at a cellar, like, go crazy. So I went, I picked a bottle of Charles Mignon.
You hear the names? Hit the comment section. Tell me if I've been, like I'm here alone.
Yeah, listen.
People have gone.
It's levels to this shit.
By myself. In the next 3-4 episodes, I'll be doing it by myself. I'll be left here. Let's continue.
So I went. I picked a bottle of Charles Mignon, which was a rosé. And I didn't know how much it was because he was like, go crazy. And I asked him like 2-3 times. Like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, just pick whatever bottle is on me. I'm like, all right, cool. So I called the seller lady. I'm like, yeah.
Don't be the one who goes like, give me the most expensive shit.
No, I did not say that. No, I was like, give me a good bottle. But then when you say good bottle, honestly, you know it's going to be a little pricey.
Yeah.
So she brings a bottle of champagne. And then champagne is like, what, 6-7 glasses maybe of flutes. So she's like, this one is the best. So we put it on ice. And then I popped it. We're having it. Afterwards, the bill comes to like 35K. And then his boys, like this Indian guy's boys, they're like, oh, that bottle in particular was 12K. So plus the 4-5 for the wine. So my bill was like half of it. They had been drinking Jameson at the cellar, blah, blah, blah. So like these niggas are giving me grief. They're like, you wouldn't let your man spend 12K on a bottle of champagne. I'm like, your nigga told me go crazy. So I don't understand why you guys are the ones here trying to give me grief. Plus, when this guy was buying you hella bottles, I think he bought like 3 bottles and chases. When this guy was buying you bottles, y'all niggas wasn't saying shit. Now because a girl's in the picture, suddenly, oh, it's too expensive.
Okay, no. I'm interested in what the guy is saying. Fuck
yeah. The guy was like, fuck them, let's go. He was like, let's go to the next spot. Yeah, I'm like,
niggas.
Exactly. He was actually like, I was like, oh, your boys really hate me right now. He was like, I don't care. Then he held my hand. He told me, like, we were going to Cavalli next. So he grabbed my hand. He was like, yo, get the cab. Let's go. Like, even leave them. I've already paid. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. And he was even like, and if you still want to do this again tomorrow, hit me. Like, let's do this.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
his boys hate you. Like, don't show up anywhere where one
I don't give a fuck. If that nigga. But now, the thing is, see, you know, when the guys are talking relationships, they'll be like, body count. There's a new one now that's divorce count. So apparently, like, you want a nigga with like few divorces, like less than 3 or 4.
Okay.
So I'm asking this guy at this point, honestly, it's usually like my top 2 questions. What's that noise?
I think somebody's fixing something upstairs. Please
apologize for that.
Apologize for that. It's
so I'm like, my top 2 questions are: do you have kids? Do you have a wife? Or a girlfriend, or both. Like, I just need to know where we're at. Because niggas will be like, oh yeah, I have a girlfriend, but she's in Naivasha. We'll come to that. But like, I still want your number. I'll tell you when I went to the polo club. So anyway, I'm asking him, what's up? Like, who are you seeing? And then he's like, he's single, but he's had 2 divorces. So I asked him, so like, what happened? Why are you divorced? It's like, those women try to emotionally manipulate me. First of all, there's no man who ever says, I fucked up, I did this.
Okay, of course.
Yeah, they're always like
self-sabotage.
Yeah, they're always like, you know what, me, I love from the heart. You know, like, yeah, but the women wanted to like play me and stuff. So I was like, whatever, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I don't know about...
plus he's Indian. Like, he's not going to he's not going to marry you.
Exactly.
His family will disown him.
Exactly. And he would never... And I think if this nigga is comfortable spending 40-50K, and he told me, like, he's always at that cellar, like, maybe 3 times a week. If that's how he is, he has, like, a little bit of a bag. So I don't think he would be willing to give up his whole family's whatever, just because I saw a cute girl and I want to hang with. So I was like, okay, you know what, let's hang, let's kick it. So when I'm outside, I'll be like, yo, where you at? And I'm like, all right, meet me at the spot. I'm cool. That same weekend, that same week, because this was a Thursday, that weekend on Saturday, I went to the polo club. Zach, nakwambia, I'm living life.
I know, like I said, I'm looking for a new co-host. Hit the comment section if you know. I've lost this one. Emanda.
So I went to the polo club, and so I'm getting into the club. This is like at the end of the night. I pop my head into the club like this because you can walk around now. You're getting into the exclusive section. I pop my head like this, and then this fine ass dude, like Silver Fox. You niggas with silver.
It's salt and pepper.
Yo.
This is called salt and pepper.
It's called salt and pepper.
Yeah, this is salt and pepper.
This guy's like, yo, what's up? I'm like,
we're them. We be them.
No, but also red flags, please.
Okay, chill out. Some of us were chill.
You're good.
Yeah, we're good people.
So like this guy, he's like, he tells me his name. Apparently, I've met him before. I couldn't remember, but he apparently could remember me, and it was like, I want to get you a drink. Like, what are you having? And then, obviously, like I asked for a drink, did a couple shots. He said my favorite words, whatever you want. Oh my God, that shit is better than I love you. Those 3 words, magic.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever you want. So I was like, alright, cool. Yeah. So now I think he's a member of the club or something. He's even on a first name basis with the waitress. So even me, see now remember whatever you want, even me, I'm asking, I can't even remember her name. Let's say her name is Jambi. So I'm like, Jambi, see, you've heard what the man said, like, yo, give me a little something. I think I ordered a gin cocktail and a tequila shot. I was like, yeah, do the thing, bring it over here, have some fun. And then he was like, yeah, my girlfriend is in Naivasha. I'm like, boy. I'm like, is she in the picture or what? It's like, she's very much in the picture. She's just having fun with her girlfriends in Naivasha. And I'm like, you out here hoeing? I was like, it ain't no problem. Apparently, the open relationship stuff. Yeah.
Don't go to his house?
Never.
Yeah. Whatever you do, just find a way.
Okay. There's nothing to be done.
She comes over, find the two.
It's going to be war. It's gonna be what I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be fighting nobody over no nigga. Trust, that is not happening.
All right, so okay.
But it's so like my thing was like, there's niggas out here, and it's not like he even implied, even the guy who was spending like money on the champagne and stuff. There was no implication of like I need some pussy after or something. It was just hitting me by surprise. You remember the last time when I said this guy said that he wanted to take me out to lunch and then try to smash, and then
like what next?
What next? You know what? If you're watching this podcast, fuck you, man. And then the other guy was like, I'm taking you out to dinner, carry a change of clothes. Like, my nigga.
Yeah.
Dinner at 2:05.
How much? Yeah, 2:05. I only spent 2:05.
Okay, so this one for lunch, obviously I didn't show up because I was like, you're not about to pop this because of a meal.
Yeah.
The other one for at least carry change of clothes for the. I mean, he did take me to a nice restaurant, but I wouldn't say at a Lifika 20K. It wasn't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, really?
There are people here spending 50 G's
for nothing.
Yeah.
And then you're here telling me, I bought you dinner. Come and let me get some.
It's like you walk around with that board. We fuck for chicken.
Like you're not gonna get that with me.
We'll fuck for sausage.
You're not gonna get that with me. And then also like some of the women that I've been hanging out with when it comes to like these wine tasting experiences, one of my shorties is driving a fucking Jaguar. And she told me what? It was a push present from her man's for her second baby.
Ooh.
Like, the first baby, alibaiwa Benz. Second baby, imekamna
Jaguar.
Bruh, this other shorty the one who I was saying she only drinks champagne. She was like, okay, you've made me get interested in wine tasting and stuff. So she told her mans, yo, I want to learn more about wine. Tell me why this shorty is telling me next week she's going to South Africa. She's going to the vineyards in South Africa because, since you want to learn about wine,
okay,
let me take you like where some of the best wine is made.
So hold on, should I start looking for a co-host? Like that's all I need to know.
Should
I start looking for because I know by next weekend you will come here and tell me you're also going to France.
It's not far-fetched because I have been speaking to some French guys and
exactly.
stuff. Some French guys, some Italian guys.
I can tell.
Bay me panda Joe.
Hit the comment section. Tell me, give me your CV. What? Let's talk.
They even panda.
Yeah,
So
shit,
like,
okay.
I just feel like if you zoesha a man that you're gonna be doing the bare minimum,
Yeah.
then that's where they're
Yeah,
definitely
if you
going
fuck
to
for
keep
chicken,
you.
you're going to eat chicken for the
For
rest of
real
the day.
though, and yeah, sometimes people are even being fed like water and weed, and it's still getting fucked. Like, nah, we not.
Yeah, okay, but
not
we're
doing
also
none of that.
forgetting the part where like
Where?
shorties might also want to fuck. Like, you know?
Okay, yeah, like I said the
So,
last time,
yeah.
if a shorty really likes you and they really want to smash, like it doesn't even matter what you do.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
there's
let's not
those
get
ones
that twisted.
Yeah, there's those ones who are like, okay, I really like you. It doesn't matter. Well and good. Let's have a conversation or whatever. Or they know, it's been a minute. I've been wanting to smash this guy. So attacking me by at the end of the day, it's about me. It's not about you. It's about me and my needs. They're definitely going to do that. And then there's on this other hand, we're like, can't touch me for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next point.
Which is?
Would you go to the strip club with your girl?
Strip, like,
Yeah, like an
the
actual
thing is,
strip club.
I can't really say much about strip because the ones I've been to here in Nairobi are not places I would want to go back again.
Which
Like,
one have you
I've
been to?
There was something called something Millionaires.
Excess.
Yeah. I went to that one. I don't think I want to go there again.
Yeah.
I think before that, we're like the one I'd been to was like in the 90s or whatever.
Oh
like,
my God.
Kitambo sana.
Yani, gentleman's club ulianza kwenda kitambo.
Yeah, but it was
So
was trash.
why didn't you like Excess?
There was only like 2 good dancers.
Yeah.
Then, like in what I see in movies, because I've never been outside of Kenya, so let's not even.
Wait, so umekuwa Tanzania wewe?
No, TZ.
Oh,
I'm talking about
strip
like
clubs.
Yeah, strip
Okay.
clubs. Yeah.
Okay.
So those ones, I think they usually have like variety per roster. So you don't get to say the same chick maybe after her routine. She doesn't come back. You see
Like a
different-
memaliza shift.
Yeah, memaliza shift ameishia. But over here it was like she goes into the changing room, puts on something different, but it's the same chick. So like only 2 I kept seeing going back and coming back to that. Well,
Wale walikuwa na bamba.
wanaweza kuea. Then the rest was just like
Aibambi.
haikuwa ina bamba for me at least.
So which guys in the comment section, mi nataka kujua strip clubs in Nairobi that actually make sense, because I also haven't really been to strip clubs in Nai like that.
Yeah.
But in Coast, there's one that I went to kitambo kiasi and was pretty cool. But then there's this guy, I think I referenced him in one of these episodes, who I was like, he's literally my build a nigga. Like if I could build a nigga, that would be him. If I could create my own man, that would be him. And I've seen his back in town. He's been out of the country for a while. So he's back in Nairobi. And by the time he was leaving, he had told me that, we would go to a strip club. And I was very much open to it. Why not? Like, I feel like some of these things you should be able to do with your person or a person that you're speaking to.
I don't see any problem with that, because like strip club is, for them, they're at work. So there are limits to what can happen.
Yeah.
So I think the only fear is if you're going with your chick might feel like, oh, you're looking at her.
Yeah.
You're looking at her like, but I don't.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's cool.
Yeah, he said he was gonna get me a lap dance, and then I was like, yep, I definitely need to see that, but I want to go somewhere clean. I don't want someone shaking their ass on me, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to suffocate. I'm going to like die.
I remember some friends of mine who used to tell us they went to this strip club in Nairobi. I don't think it should even be called a strip club. It was like one of those places, like dingy places, and then chicks come.
Those are underground, manze.
They come with sausages. And then you feed.
Oh my
Nigga, don't.
My cat something.
No.
I don't want you touching my food. Exactly. Ooh. No, like, please. None of that. So, like, if you've ever been to a strip club at 9, and you know some of the best ones, comment section.
Because I think some maybe are not ones that we know of.
Yeah, or publicized.
They are not publicized. Yeah. They're like gentlemen, like they're secret.
Proper.
Secret
like, like a joints. Nice cigar lounge and,
remember like
premium
those
drinks.
Joints back in the days where you used to go these areas of Akina Lavingtons, you are just pull up to a residential.
No, unapata tu maneno ina
the
happen.
gate opens, you go in, it changes from being a residential to some other type of shit. Yeah.
Where everything goes.
Yeah. I'm sure there are those kind of places where like only the people who know know. Like if you, because they don't want like the
definitely, like they don't want the information going out there so that like they don't attract the wrong kind of people. But I think maybe Excess, I haven't been to Excess I think since like back in the day when Homeboys was still up over Baricho.
Way after.
I think kuna vile like they were trying to do like a revamp or like whatever, because they were inviting artists to go and perform there for a while. So I'm not really sure. I haven't checked, but you know, if I do
I only
go,
went there once, so don't take my word for it. Like maybe the night I went was a slow night. Maybe it was a slow night.
I'd love to.
If you go, let us know in the comment section.
If you've gone to Excess recently, or if you know any strip clubs in Nai, I can at DJ Price. DJs need to know, like, you know.
Price umeitwa personally, like.
Hebu ingia kwa comment section utupatie kitu. For real, that would be. I would love to see. I don't know
much about strip club culture in Nairobi.
Yeah,
I wouldn't really know. TZ, I'm not so sure if there is. Those people are so conservative.
Yeah,
but they have clubs that are doing some other type of shit. Like, you know, I've seen some videos online.
Yeah,
like, how is this? Like, this is not the TZ I left. Like, this is a different. This is a different thing. The picture we get of TZ and some of the things I see online, they don't align. So it looks like I've been away from home for a long time.
So
I need to go and check out what's going on, because I've seen some things.
I think in South Africa that's actually a culture.
In South Africa.
It's been popping. Even like girls being paid to keep niggas company. Like, you don't even have to smash. Like, maybe keeping your company is X amount. If we have to get to the point where like we're kissing or touching, like first base, second base, third base. You know, like there's I've had contact with like a few strippers or something, trying to figure out like what really goes down. But then at the same time, it's not the kindest industry, because they're saying, you know, some of the clients that they get, some of them like are drug addicts or, you know, like they have some type of problem. So they don't do it because at uniform. It's like, akuna job. What's my next option? Like, you know, so there's women who specifically to keep company. If you're trying to smash or whatever, there's another cluster of girls to pick from. South Africa is a country that I would really love to visit. Because they've legalized marijuana, I think. If you're growing it for personal use, not for like commercial. But obviously, like utajuaje, I'm growing for personal for sale.
I think one of my neighbors is growing some shit. But anyway, that's another story.
Oh shit!
Because we have a section on the balcony where you can like, you remember like where the flowers are? Yeah. So the building opposite, their balcony is facing me. So I saw like a flower that didn't look like a flower. I was like, that's no flower.
Yo, but listen, like so many people are growing that. I also know a friend. I mean, I obviously can't put him on the spot, but I do have a homie who grows that shit too.
Yeah, our pal used to grow until his electricity bill was like, like, nah, we can't do this. Yeah, so
it's also not the cheapest.
It's not the
flower
he was doing,
to grow.
He was doing the what do you call it? The designer stuff, like the ones that can Snoop. So he was growing that
for his own
foreign for his own, and then he got the electricity bill, because you know, like back in the days, the bill, it's not like the prepaid.
Ilikuwa inakuja at the end of the month.
Alafu ukishindwa kuilipa
wanakata for real.
Like, stima yangu ikatwa juu ya weed.
Could never be me.
But like he tried for some time,
for a couple months. For like this homie of mine, but he's also comfortable. He has a nice paying job, so I don't think like it's that's like a huge concern. And also because now we have the prepaid thing, you know, maybe okay, my bill is usually maybe 2K, then we say this month ntalipa 10K or whatever. If because he was talking about like the quality of the product and how like it does, obviously because you're growing it, it's much cleaner, much quote unquote safer, all that stuff. So it's like he could never go back to buying that shit from anybody else. And he doesn't even grow it for like other people. It's just
it's not
him.
for, it's just for him. Like some of you guys got glaucoma and
cataracts
and all that. You need to treat yourself.
Insomnia,
As soon as the government find out like there's this kind of shit, they'll probably start.
You know this nigga actually like the way he's going crazy with the taxes, he might be like, okay,
some of you are growing this shit.
It's like
some
it's like noted tutakutana kwa bunge, you know. It's been crazy. Busta Rhymes, nasikia hizi allegations.
I haven't really dug into the story to find out what is going on. But apparently that story is still, because I think we talked about it some time back. The story
in the episode with Kevo K-Force.
So I feel like today is when I saw another video now of somebody talking about it, like, hey, like, please don't tell me Busta is on this shit. Like, I'll feel some type of way. He's one of my favorite.
He said he felt some type of, or this is you.
No, even me, I would probably feel some type of way, because this is one of my favorite artists. And if he was moving out here like the Diddler, then it's a bit of a problem. I still fuck with the music. But I think it will be somewhat a bit of a problem.
Why? Let's talk about it.
Because
what? Are you homophobic?
I think to some extent we're all homophobic.
Men, that is.
All men. Let's not.
Okay, all straight.
All straight men are a bit.
Okay, why is that?
So to the point where like I would go out and say these people should be,
they shouldn't be out.
No, I'm not going to that level. But I still, because for us, not for us. I'm gonna speak for me.
Yes.
So when I look at a chick, and maybe I admire a chick, first thing that comes to mind is that like, bang, bang, bang.
Exactly. Kumpindua.
Exactly. So I would assume when guys see other guys, that's the thought that comes to their mind.
Oh my God.
Right? Like for me, it's a bit like, it's kind of disgusting. I'm like.
Okay, as a straight man, wezi fikiria about kupanuliwa like that.
Exactly. I wouldn't. It's kind of.
Okay, so the problem.
I think we can say we are all straight guys are homophobic to that level. Now there are those other ones who are on some Jamaican level of kill these people, burn them. Like, I'm not on that. Like, what you do in your bedroom, that's your shit. Like as long as it makes you happy, cool.
Whatever.
So
For real, so like when a man approaches you in the club and they're like, "Can I buy you a drink?" or "You're looking fine as fuck," that's a compliment?
No, it's a problem. What did you see about me?
See your face. Like
Nigga,
you look
it's
like
not
a
the face. We never. Yo, come on, stop.
Yeah.
It's never the face.
I mean, listen. It's not like actually, dream man have ass, and then I'll be like, "Oh, that looks like a nice." Okay. Some of the
plus when he thinks about it, that like what does he want?
It's like, "Ayo Zach Niaji, like let me just buy you a drink. I think you're looking fine as fuck." No. See, inaweza kuwa pia ka hizi exceptions zangu za I just want to buy you something and then go on and have.
Okay, now when it comes to guys, I think like when for
you're
me,
two inaenda all the way. There's no katikati.
Let's not do that. Just stay away. Just go.
I feel like usually when men tell me, "Oh, Sidri, someone tried to hit on me in the club," blah blah blah, I usually be like, "That's a compliment. Like it means you're so fucking fine that this man thinks."
I'll be fine when a chick looks at me and say, "I'm fine." That's now where we are. I think I've told the story before on the podcast. So like back in, and this was back in the days when
before we even like we got loud about it.
This is when like now it was taboo to like say.
Yeah, you couldn't even look.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think I was with Muaf, Mookie. No, Mookie wasn't there. It was Muaf and Kinabuda Blaze. There was a function on Baricho Road, where Morph was performing. He used to like do battle raps and so he was performing. So us being the crew, we're all on stage. Like, so he killed. Obviously, So he killed the show. So you know when you kill the show, when you come out, like everyone is giving you daps,
giving you dap. Yes.
So we're dapping guys. Hey, what's up? So
you feel top of the world.
Exactly. So as we step off stage like this, another guy give him a dap like this. You know, you give him the shoulder, like dap shoulder. I feel like his lips. He could have been something. Maybe he had like a jacket that had. But like I felt something cold on my neck, which felt like somebody's lips on my neck. What did you do? My nigga, I told you, like, I went outside. It was, you know, it used to be called K1 or K2. One of them's club.
K1.
K something on Baricho Road. We go up the stairs.
Was it not Choices?
Not Choices. This is a K. It was one of those Ks. K2, I think.
Probably.
Which one is K1?
K1 is Parklands.
So this one was the K2. So it's like you go up the stairs and then the club is up there. I'm telling you, because it was one of those like you felt it and you want to start fighting. Then I looked at dude. He wasn't like the type of guy I could beat.
Yeah.
Like he's in the 90s. We young as fuck. No, maybe not 90s. It was 2000s. We were still young.
Yeah.
Dude is like a grown up.
Yeah.
He could beat the shit out of me. So I was just like, I can't do anything. I was depressed. I went outside.
And then what?
I sat on the stairs for a while, trying to picture, like, what the fuck? What was that?
You're like, what the fuck just happened to me?
Back in the days, like, there were no Ubers, none of that. I know we keep saying this shit. Like,
there really wasn't, for real.
There wasn't. So you would take a matatu, drop into town. There were no phone, like cell phones. So my boys didn't even know what happened to me. I didn't really talk because I was depressed. I just took a mat. I went home. Didn't tell them nothing the next day.
You can't even start speaking about it.
I started speaking about it on the podcast. I think I told.
After all those years?
After all those years.
No
I was like, what was that?
That's crazy.
I've been trying to figure, like, what the fuck was that? So that's how we, like...
Oh my God. Me guys, personally, when different. I get hit on, like, by chicks, I'll be like, all right. Like, I can pull men and women. What?
With chicks is there.
It's still gay shit. Regardless.
It's not... Yeah. Oh my God.
I just be like, okay, you can pull men and women. Look at you go. All right.
That's not something I want to be proud of. Like, nah.
As a man. Nah. Toxic masculinity in play.
It's toxic. I guess it is. I guess it is. Like, I'm telling you, the pride we have as men.
Yeah, it's the ego.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. I remember shaking a girl's hand and she made a comment about my hand.
You're being soft?
I was like... No, we're not doing that. I would have punched the shit out of you.
Why?
Like, why would you say that to me?
First of all, having soft hands is very.
I know.
Okay, at that time it's like, oh no, I'm a man.
Because basically she was trying to say like she's, between the two of us, she's.
You have softer hands than me.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I was like, yo, why are you doing this? Like,
listen, I've ever said what's up. Like, this is kitambo. I think nilikuwa just about to graduate from uni, and then I said what's up to this guy, and his hands were so rough, and that was the first and last time he ever spoke to me, because I was like, ain't no way, my nigga. Unanidara nasikia kama ni sandpaper on my body. Fuck that. Ati he got rough hands because ya kuinua chuma kwa gym. I'm like, gloves, bro. Yo. Because me, I'm like, like, unipitisha mkono hapa, I'm just like, oh my God. Nah.
Yeah.
Actually, like these days, I'll just be like, if your hands are soft, because you know these days men go for manicures and pedicures and stuff. I'll be like, yeah. Are you?
Well, I've never gone for that, but
okay.
I wouldn't mind. But
okay?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, but I've never gone for a manicure or pedicure. I got a nail cut on my nigga, like I can do this shit myself.
Okay, there's
I
things.
can do this shit myself.
I mean that's the regular shit. But then you know that you go in there and then they take out your cuticles.
Okay, I don't know about that.
What?
I don't know what the
cuticles ni utu pieces twanyama tunakwanga huko katikati ya huko kando, like sometimes okay, some people actually have like terrible ones. You actually have very nice nails, you have very nice hands, to be honest.
Thank you.
But like kuna wanaume wengine uko tu just like bro inaeleweka. If you tell me you've been on a dry spell, I can see why, because what the fuck are you dealing, like hizi ni mikono zinakaje. So you go in there, they put like the nail gel on you, they take out the cuticles, and then when you're done, some men even do like the colorless nail polish. Yeah, I mean it doesn't look that crazy. It's like your fingers are just shiny, and then at the end of it, I haven't done my nails in a minute now that we're talking about it. So after that, like they give you like a nice massage and stuff.
I think I wanted to go for one.
What happened?
I was trying to take my dad to the barber shop. And there's this barber shop near where we stay. Really dope. And then they have all those things now. You can do your nails. But they told me the price was like, nigga, I have a nail cutter at home. It was like what? It was basically the total for just me was going to come to about 3K.
I mean, like mikono na miguu and cutting your hair? Yeah. Okay.
I was like, nah, we're not doing that.
Do you know?
I know I'm being cheap.
No, I was going to say like for a woman on average, like that's on the cheaper side.
On the cheaper side.
Yeah.
Damn.
If you see like a woman with nails out here, trust me, that's a fucking investment. Yeah, that's an investment. Because also like there's I'll say quote unquote prestige that comes with like your nails being done. Like you know, niggas can't. Hakuna mwanaume atakwambia uchague bajia kama your nails cost more than that. Yeah, that bajia. There's no.
Because I remember like the only reason I didn't go back to the barber shop is like my dad's hair is like really basic. And inahitaji tu hakuna style on it, like just basic.
Yeah.
And they were like 1,200. I'm like, malimi uenda.
Neza kata hizo cost.
Yeah, neza kata hizo cost. The only thing is because of him, I will need like a place where like if the wheelchair can go. Yeah. Things like that.
Yeah.
So I was like,
let me just
mali
do
yangu
it.
hatuwezi enda. But now I talked to one of the guys, my boys.
They'll come to the house.
They come to the house.
Oh, that's dope.
And it's still way cheaper than that. Yeah.
That's dope. Speaking of barber shops, I don't know if you've seen, I forget this girl's name, but there's a girl on Twitter who I think has a barber shop.
Oh, the one with like
the twerking. Yeah, what do you think of that?
I go there to cut my hair. Why would I need you to be twerking?
You know that's what like when
these barbers are, you know, they're giving us a bad name. Like I know I'm soon going to be called a baba without a kid. Yeah. But these guys are giving us a bad name. Why would you need somebody to twerk if they're
on you when you're cutting your hair? You know, I actually saw like other young men or men just being like it's I don't know if I want ass in my face when I'm getting my hair cut, like,
and sure it looks nice. Sure it looks nice,
and the ass is moving.
It's moving,
but that's not the appropriate place for it.
Not at the barber shop.
But I'm sure.
Of all, it gives a very sort of like a demeaning kind of like, cause
it's tacky.
Yeah, it's
tacky as hell.
Yeah,
that's what.
But I know I'm fucking up her business because maybe that's what she depends on for.
No, I feel like for her to consistently maintain the twerking, there's people who actually maybe kuna mtu hata hiyo day, like maybe the shorty has a cold and is like Allah
ayuko
nitakuja next week.
Yeah, those are the guys I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with her. She's trying to
sell her.
It's them now. Like, nigga, how thirsty are you? Like, you
so at this barbershop, we cut your hair, give you a nice massage, because that's another thing that also men say that they really like being put on the chest. The tukipatuaka massage, you feel like heaven. Because I've seen men saying, "Oh, getting a massage after your haircut feels."
I think I've that one used to happen. I had this barbershop in town I used to go to, and they used to do that. It felt good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that, but
a massage is good, but like the twerking is a little excessive.
If you had like stiff neck,
you feel good.
You feel like you can move around a little bit more.
Does that service not come with every barbershop? Like kuna wengine tu unakata unambaya sawa enda.
Ile place mimi uenda siku hizi mazee unakata unaekewa hiyo spirit na chapo vibare unaambiwa
sawa.
So
it's time to go.
Because of the price, I don't complain. Plus, I don't want people to do too much with like my whatever.
Yeah.
That's why, like, for me, I have like my own routine. Like if I go to the barbershop, I go before I shower. So once they do that, when I go home, the first thing I do is now
shower and wash your head. Okay.
Because the one I used to go to in Tao, even if I'd showered, I can still go because they'll still wash my hair with shampoo.
Wait, is that not standard practice? Like
some of the ones I go to, because this is a ghetto, many go ghetto.
Well, you're in the hood.
I'm in the hood.
Stop it. Yeah, I was saying too many pesa.
Yeah, I'm in the hood. Yeah, nisingekuwa mnatuma ningekuwa naenda
come on, man. Hey, for real? But I thought like I think like a basic cut would be like getting your hair cut, getting it washed. Because usually, see, me, I keep my hair short, and that's what happens with me. And so I think, and I go to an actual barber, like mwanaume akona barber shop, because he was the first person who ever cut my hair, and I've stuck with that. I tried that cheating on your barber thing. They fucked up my hair. I was like, never again. So I thought that was standard practice, like after cutting my hair.
Yeah, for a lot of the barber shops, especially in town, that's like standard. But sa ukija
zile za hudu na chapwa habari zako na right.
Nini unachapo na twende. The next part, kwanza, like I feel like, so like the place I go to right now is two guys, right? It's a small joint. It's I think I'm proud like to give them some business because you know these two guys. One of the guys I think is the one who owns the barbershop, and then the Kayang guy now, the one I called to come cut my dad's. Yuko hapo too. I think he's employed. I feel like this other guy akiniona hapo nikaye ujam because mine takes too long. You know, mine has a style. And this kid wants to take all the time to like, make sure
your shit is well lined
up. I told him like where I came from, this guy fucked up. I had a hairstyle, came to a different place, this guy fucked up my hair, so I want to find out. So he's trying his best to maintain you. So he's like, it takes a lot of time. So this other guy, I think he looks at it like, hey, he's taking too long. But the good thing is like where I go, usually, especially the times when I go, because I go in the morning so that I can go back home and take a shower and shit. There's not that many people cutting hair.
All right.
So I can sit there for all this time. This guy is taking care of my hair.
How long does your hair take?
I haven't seen anyone. The last time I was there, it took like an hour.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, this kid took like an hour and it probably still didn't get it to how I wanted it by. It's the closest to what I want.
An hour is crazy.
Yeah. So I'm feeling like this other guy is like, where?
Una waste time, bana. Hizi tokens labda anaangalia Zaka akiingia tokens zilikuwa hapa akitoka my guy please how much are we charging this guy again
but
crazy
it's not cheap considering they don't do all the other shit that
you actually want wase till number ndio hii hapa do the thing mazi so standard cut for you how much does it usually cost even
punch
sasa watu nguyas mnaweza lemwa hata kurusha nini
anything more than that we are not doing it. I'll cut my own hair. we're not doing that
inaitwa self care
a lot of the stuff I do myself now. I even have a skincare routine.
Ooh, look at who's putting you onto this? You know, this is how you know a man got a girl. Yeah, when they start doing things like Mimi see a Rimin Speke, you know, when they start.
What is that?
The jelly.
Yeah.
It's actually milking jelly.
Yeah.
That's what
Doesn't
it was.
It smell like shit?
It smells like jelly. All petroleum jelly smells bad
same.
unless it's scented. So like I think in the beginning they had started selling. That's what farmers used to use to milk their cows. It's even on the package, milking jelly. You really don't know what a rimis is.
I keep hearing about it.
No fucking way.
I hear the jokes. What people are using it for?
Yeah, people do it. They milk the cow and the other cow.
Me once I was told what it's made of.
Yeah.
I started picturing what it would smell like. So
It
I've never
doesn't
even
smell
tried.
good.
Okay.
But apparently, like, for even some of the chicks who use it, I mean, I wouldn't recommend if you have, like, very oily skin. But, like, some of the chicks use it as, like, part of their skincare routine as, like, a moisturizer or something. It's good for your lips also, like, keeping them soft and shit. Yeah. But I think now they just sell it as a regular jelly. During the weekend, I was at Karura actually with the fam. It was my sister's birthday last week. So we were out there. We went for a hike. My whole family is like very athletic. So my mom, my dad, my sisters, we were all out there. And my mom was telling me that they had tried to rebrand it from like it being a remix to something else. And like niggas were like, go back. Go back. Yeah. So now it's packaged, and then they have now small pieces, even like Vaseline sized ones that pocket friendly that you can carry with you anywhere. Yeah, but niggas use it for a lot of things. If you know, you know, for sure. Yeah. We hata jui rimis ni nini, so hata hatuwezi mweka on the spot.
Yeah, I kept hearing the name and then the association, so I wanted to
try it.
No.
Oh.
Just after, because I asked.
Yeah.
What is it made of?
Yeah.
Wakaniambia hiyo story. I'm like, no.
The milking jelly.
Yeah.
Like,
this must not smell good.
Yeah.
You know, there are some things and that's the problem I have with even food.
Yeah.
Once I associate it with something that I know might not have such a good smell.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah.
Speaking of milking jelly, there's a guy who had claimed on the internet that, you know, what's keeping him young is drinking his wife's
milk.
Yeah.
Yuck.
You haven't.
Yeah.
Don't knock it till you try it.
No, I'm not. I know the thing is like some of you people are freaky out here, and I know you're the reason why we are. I can say as a human race, we're this developed because of some of you guys
being freaky as fuck
and thinking outside the box. Like the first person who came and told us we can drink cow milk. Yeah. That nigga was freaky.
You feel me? Like if I press these udders, what is going to Nini. And can I play? And you're for real, what was that nigga?
The guy came to the hood and was like, hear me out.
Yeah, like, I know it's crazy. But if you play around with them others a little bit, you're going to get. So you wouldn't ever.
Nah, cause like my thing with milk in general.
Yeah. If
it's not in tea, I have a problem.
Or you can't drink it.
Yeah, cause if I tried, it's not my thing. I tried.
You know, my first reaction, I also saw, I think on the internet sometime this week when a lady was like, I think my kids confused, like put the wrong milk in their cereal, and it looked like they were just having fun with it until they were told it's like, that's titty juice, and then they were like, nigga, why? My thinking is, I mean, do you see how when babies are suckling, do you see how much they have fun closing their eyes? I'll be like, I know. There might be.
But once you grow to a certain level, that becomes,
yuckish.
Yeah.
I don't think even me. I don't.
Yeah, I can't.
But inakuja ikiwa moto, obviously it's coming from a hot body, so it's like warm milk.
I wouldn't. I don't think.
Wouldn't ever do that.
I don't think. There's some things in this, like me, when it comes to things I have to ingest. I'm very selective.
Okay.
There are those things I keep telling people, like, even if I'm told it's a cure for a disease that I'm about to die of, it's gonna, I don't know, like a raw egg.
Okay.
That will never, ever go past here.
Yeah, I can feel you on that.
There are things that I put on almost the same level.
Okay,
like
so for me with raw egg, you see when like you're making shakes and stuff, sometimes when they're like, okay, with fitness and stuff, they tell you, obviously, if you're trying to build muscle and for women try to build a little booty or whatever, they say like up your protein intake. So with raw egg, I would like put it in my shake, but then your shake it called like bananas, like it's cocoa mass.
Once I know there's that now.
You wouldn't do
like,
it?
I wouldn't even do it because
really?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I even have a problem eating cakes
that taste like
yeah,
me too.
Smell.
That I also I also have a problem with that. Even like touching raw egg with your hands and then, because that taste that smell doesn't go away. It lingers
for a long time,
for a very long time.
And I remember back in the days when we were kids, there are these plastic cups that they would use to like
and then you have some water in it. Oh, fam. Yeah, that's true.
Shit. Yeah,
and I think like that taste also, sometimes if you go to like maybe you see like pork joints in the hood and then they serve you water in one of their that shit tastes inanuka too like problems.
Yeah.
So like back to this milking story.
Jesus,
bodily fluids that you would be willing to ingest besides saliva. Besides saliva, simuna kisiana kwa mdomo. That's it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
okay.
I think there are situations when you talk about ingesting, you're trying, you're giving
although I haven't even said I'm saying like some of these niggas are freaky as fuck.
Yeah.
They wouldn't not do it. So like for example,
you're giving head.
Yeah.
And she
squirts.
You'd be like, oh shit, yeah, okay, that's it.
Exactly.
It's not like I'm going around. I'm not gobbling that stuff. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not doing that. But I can just why?
I mean, no. I mean, you see, like, okay, when, for example, when
I'm not like.
You don't give head
at this age, nah.
Not at this age. Okay, what do you mean?
I think
giving head as an expiry date.
Because we are in a time where some of you chicks, what you're doing out there, I don't want to put my.
Okay, I can get that.
Yeah, but like, come on, man.
So I'm saying in the case where like she has squirted before you're able to like you're still in the process. See, kuna ingine tu inaingia kwa mdomo.
Yeah, but inaingia tu inaenda, but it's not like I'm
you're there like let me drink.
Like, yo, give me some more. Like no,
these niggas were like that. Those are the niggas we like. Niggas were like, all right. Because you see, the thing is, I think right now women are at a point where, from some of the conversations that I've had with my girlfriends, they're like, if you don't give me head, you're not getting any type of head. And some of them are even like, you give me head first. Because niggas, not too many niggas know how to eat pussy. Like, it's just facts. But you see, for me, I was also of the same thinking. Like, ain't no way I'm swallowing shit. Because men don't have the best diet usually. So like mimi kuja kuonja mashida zako hapo hivyo bro, utakuwa umenibo. Unakula ugali mayai the whole week and then you're telling me to swallow your children? Fuck that. No way. But some of these guys, they eat their fruits, hydrate, all that shit. Doesn't taste as terrible, but it's also not like I go to like, oh, give me on. Nah.
Listen, man.
Nah, we're not. Yo.
We've talked too much about some stupid shit that we're not supposed to be talking about. Jesus.
Catching up on random shenanigans.
Yeah.
Next week we'll be back to our normal shit. Nivi let miss maze.
Yeah, tukuje and there's
we just catch up. Yeah. We haven't
Let
really
me see
like.
If there's anything else we've left out that we needed to talk about.
Let me see.
No.
Nah.
Nope.
Yeah. So we're good.
We're good.
Fam, make sure that you subscribe as usual.
Yeah.
Hit us up in the comments. Squeezing nimeona. You see the way you usually say it, my weekend shenanigans are there's a couple people who have tweeted me like, hey, mna record lini?
No.
Like when I tweet, they'll be like, bro, hii story tunaipata.
Okay.
Tunaipata kwa podcast kwa
Yeah,
gari.
so we're now it will just depend on you because starting next week, I might be able to have a couple of days free. Like, I'm not going to be as busy as I was a couple of years ago or months ago.
Yeah.
So now we might be able to record.
To do a lot more podcasts.
As long as if you're free, we're good to record.
Speaking of, I've seen on your channel there's Usoro podcast. There's two DJs and a doctor.
Yeah, two.
See, we talk about that and Pia, we can refer
guys to that.
So
2 DJs and a doctor is me and Price, Dr. Mchapo.
Yeah.
But he also doesn't live in Nairobi.
Right.
So if you see us not recording, it's because
he's outside.
He didn't come to Nairobi over the weekend, or they've traveled because he's a doctor. So they do like a lot of ninis. They travel.
It's so interesting to me when I hear like I'm a doctor and a rapper. I'm a doctor. That
so
is engineer.
Because I wanted that series to like kick off because of I'm at that place where now I'm very interested in like things to do with health. And
nice.
With Kaizo.
We like
I'm
that.
Just curious. So I wanted that to jump off. So if he's around, because we're also trying to see if we can do it like virtually, but now because of like I tell,
the logistics have been crazy.
Things have been crazy.
Yeah.
So
I mean, adulting is it's a bitch.
The other one, Usoro, is easier because mi na Kevo hatuko mbali sana na studio yake. So anytime like I can hit him up, he shows up.
So 2 DJs and a doctor is like mostly health stuff?
Yeah, it's mostly health,
health
issues.
And then Usoro?
Usoro is just
kuanika watu.
Ni kuanika tu. So if you do some fuck shit, we're going to see it.
On there. Yeah. Wait, what happened
But it's on a different channel. And
you've set another channel for Usoro podcast.
For Usoro, it's not on this channel. So not many people have subscribed. I think it's also because I haven't
really pushed it.
Yeah, pushed it, and I'm still not happy with the picture and the audio and everything. So I don't want to push
We're in development.
Yeah,
we're growing.
Still in the
growing pains.
Yeah. So once I know like the product is like, that's what I'm going to, but still if you want to be early birds over there, just go over there and subscribe.
Where are they subscribing to?
Usoro podcast. I think I'll be putting the
links in the description.
So
show
you can
some
just
love.
So you can just go there and subscribe. But starting next week, like I said, now I'm going to be full time working on these things. Even the graphics.
Let me put you on the spot. You know, you remember at the beginning of the year when you were talking about you're going to be like cooking and stuff. Well, what's up with that?
That one is going to be tricky.
Shelved? Because I did see a couple women being like, I do want to see Zach cooking.
Really?
In the comment section, the chicks were like,
okay,
I would like to see that.
I'm going to make a fucking omelet today.
Actually, you know what? There's different ways you can make the omelet. So you can do
I can try that.
And it doesn't even have to be crazy, like 1-2 minutes, 5 minutes. If you have stuff to talk about, like let's just see how people like gravitate towards it.
Okay.
The Zach of many skills.
Yeah.
Zach of trades.
We'll see.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. Starting next week, I think I'll have at least a couple of
some leeway.
To move around. Yeah. That's why now I want to like really
focus on the pod. Let's get it.
Do at least two.
Pawn and our pawn stars.
Yeah. Shout outs to all the pawn stars.
Yeah,
we call you pawn stars now. You see? Huh?
From the 2 pawn stars to your pawn stars.
Yeah, pawn stars. Yeah.
Fucking love y'all. Make sure that you subscribe, of course. Like, show us some love. Share the podcast if you have loved what we were talking about today. Today was just random shenanigans.
Yeah.
Next week we will be back with maybe a little bit of serious, because I mean, wait, listen. I feel like we have to balance the seriousness with the funny shit, because like life is already tough as is.
Oh my goodness.
You know, like let the sponsors come to the pod and be like, okay, I've come here for a good laugh.
Yeah.
Now let me get back to serious shit, you know? So subscribe, show us love. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok as well, Pound for Breakfast. And recommend a friend. Actually, let your homie know that we're on here, we're out here. The next tumebakisha 5 months or 6 months before the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also realized that I think I got on the podcast last year around this time, around June. So yeah, like let's see what's popping.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Imagine it's been over a year of porn. Yeah.
Damn.
We're moving.
Yeah.
We're moving. We're doing the thing.
Oh, this Friday is actually my pop's birthday. So what do I do?
Oh, word.
Tell me what to do. What do I do?
Do a nice. Wait, can you do barbecue parties at your house?
I see people there doing. Of course, they are always.
What about that being your first cooking, whatever? Like you preparing like the grill and the meat.
I always see like people on the groups complaining about.
Oh really? They're like, don't do that.
No, okay. I think also because the guys who do that. There's some noise involved because they have to have music, loud music, people making noise.
Nah, I'm thinking with you it might be different because it's not like you're inviting everyone. Obviously, we're not. It's just you, Paps, and like family, like maybe 1-2 friends, right?
Yeah.
And then it's also not like you're throwing an actual party at it. We need loud music.
Yeah.
It's
man. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I
marinate for us the beef nini. Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, short notice, but I think I might be able to.
You might be able to pull something.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah. And also, if you have suggestions, you can also let us know in the comment section. Something that Zach could do.
Yeah.
For his own man.
Yeah.
So cool.
Even if I don't do it on the day of his birthday. I can do it like afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he would still enjoy. I find that fathers mostly, they usually like, me, as long as you guys are around, I'm happy. Like, that's what my dad says, because it's just, my dad is the only man in the family. It's my mom and like 3 girls. So like with my mom's birthday, we'll always go crazy. And sometimes my dad is the one who's organizing. So for his birthday, even for Father's Day, I gave him the limited Nas bottle of Henny, and he was so fucking happy. Okay. So my dad is like, as long as my girls are okay, me niko true sour, you know. Suggest drop us some comments of something that we could do for Zach's dad. Yeah, it would be very much appreciated. And thank you for rocking with us, Pawn Stars. Peace.